I use fair use Wikipedia article in defense mode. This negates the effects of the BBC from taking down this video. God damn it, WMG, you don't even own this. We start off M.A. Larson's latest trickery, with Red Bull engineers finding out the secrets to why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What kind of idiot would try and steal a faulty TARDIS?
That idiot's name is Bond, James Bond. Zooming out of the Megadome, we see that the Time Lords haven't actually died yet. The Time War never happened. The Doctor actually is half human and likes to fap to ponies. Hey look! It's George Washington.
Doctor?
What in the blue fuck are you doing here, Clara?
Sorry.
You should be back with the Doctor in 1885 finding some plutonium.
I don't know where I am.
Clara clicks on her neighbor's internet again and gets lost in time. She starts seeing some freak-deaky shit and thinking that she was in the classic series. Seriously, all these moments with the classic Doctors looks like shit. Doctor Who is the pride and joy of Great Britain, but has the budget of a college film. Clara, you should just arrange an appointment if you want to see your doctor so fucking bad. Every Doctor but 8, 9, and 10 are shown in those flashbacks. The final boss of Doctor Who comes by again, but misses once again. This entire episode is one big mind of fuckballs. Every second you think of this is funny, but then you don't know if you want to cry. Reznov is in Vorkuta, but he is visited by the Lizard Woman from the dawn of time. He tells her to visit her psychiatrist because the numbers are all in your mind. Mr. Potato Head is fighting David Tennant and Zangief's love child. They come to an end once he finds out he is invited to come on to Dancing with the Stars. Strax tells Wario to knock him out. Meanwhile, Jenny and Vastra are getting so fucked up 420 crystal weed odd future bro. Strax loses against Tony Dovolani and then becomes one with the trees. Elsewhere, Clara is with those fucking annoying kids who should have been deleted by the Cybermen. Come on, Neil Gaiman, couldn't you have please killed these kids?
The souffle isn't the souffle. The souffle is the recipe.
Deep words.
My dearest Clara.
Dear Clara, if my calculations are correct, then you should receive this letter immediately after you made an inspirational souffle message. Wait a minute, Moffat already did this joke back in Blink.
It will release a soporific which will
Vastra actually smuggled 120-year-old drugs to Clara to make her become one with nature. The hippie council grows by the minute. The gangsta easy cream so baked off of the Bob Marley ganja 420 shit pure IQ-ish legalized crystal weed. People were too blinded by the light emis that Strax could have actually been referring to the face of Botox. Matthew Patel summons one of his demon hipster chicks. To spoil and clarify, this river song we see here is the one who is currently inside of the Apple Cloud service on the moon. They gossip about the Doctor, but then XJ9 realizes that she didn't lock her door. She is actually dead. This made me more depressed than Rory being sent back without a goodbye, because it tarnished the idea of having a new spin-off series with Strax, Vastra and Jenny. River used Wake Up Slab. Captain Planet awakens to find Slender Man's radical roommates crashing in her house. Strax has the exact same outcome. The bedsheet ninjas enter the 420 world via crystal meth, and then start breathing terrifyingly.
His friends are lost forevermore, unless he goes to Trenzalore.
Plot twist, Dr. Seuss is controlling the Whisper Men. Clara backs the fuck out of that chat roulette room because it was turning super gay. Matt Smith has broken into her house with a blindfold. Matt realized that he's on Doctor Who and will someday regenerate. He breaks into Liquid Anti-Pride.
Give me your hand. Now, the coordinates you saw will still be in your memory. I'm linking you into the TARDIS telepathic circuit. Won't hurt a bit.
Ow!
I lied.
Farnsworth explains to Clara that he can never visit Trent Reznor because it is the lavender town of time travelers, and since he has traveled through time more than anyone in the existence of Jesus Christ, he has made some pretty fucking bad enemies. The TARDIS tells Matt Smith to go fuck himself because she doesn't
Want to go?
After her period ends, Eleven decides to turn off the anti-grav and make the TARDIS crash right into the Reznor residence. Somehow it has a broken window.
Oops.
Can somebody who cares tell me what names are on those tombstones? Because I can't see anything in the blackness of the ghetto. I could then choose a more fitting soundtrack to play. This just sets the tone. You think that's the Doctor's tombstone? Well, you're right. But guess what? That's actually his TARDIS, in an alternate tangent of a timeline. The ship has actually become the same size on the outside as it is on the inside. Which is an error, because he said that it's infinite and journey to the center of the mispronounced center. Let's watch that again. When I saw that, I jumped because I thought River was a weeping angel. It turns out I am a mentally challenged autistic horse fucker. Matt Smith is looking at his wife's grave, which makes him think. Dude, she died at the library, her corpse disappeared when it went inside the cloud service.
But her grave can't be here.
Thank you, Matt. Say, what the fuck gives? Half of the voices I use are unavailable for some fucking reason. I wanted to have that British voice say something British, but I can't because AT&T is a bunch of shit. For the love of fuck, your screwdriver can only turn on and off things. Screw your wife and act like the Ghostbusters PKE meter. It can't kill weeping angels, open other dimensions, or fight off dragonborns unless you are scanning Slender Man's roommate. Stop using it. Dr. Seuss, think of the children. The spin-off crew awakened to find that they have been high as an airplane. Sadly, a third of their group has been killed off by Bernie. Made off with your feels.
No heartbeat. Complete cardio collapse, shock induced.
Get her back from me. Get her back from me now, or I will cut you into pieces.
Unhand me, ridiculous reptile!
Good thing Doctor Who has Battlefield 3 death physics, and you can bring people who have been stabbed, shot, and blown to Kingdom Kung Fu Panda back to life. And here's the villain of the episode, Mr. Forever Alone Scrooge McDuck. Remember this guy? He died, but this is Who, after all. And if I believe correctly, this is their Maddo.
It could happen only on the hub, baby.
He died. You told me. Simeon died. But the creature that possessed him lived on. I take it I am now talking to the great intelligence.
Oh shit, well yes, it's actually the G.I. Joe. He's only alive because he's but a figment of your imagination. Look at the windows on the TARDIS, see, one of them is broken. That's because he can actually travel through time.
Saved me to a database in the biggest library in the universe.
See, she's the River after the silence in the library. Want to know how? I already told you. She's streaming over.
What the fuck, BBQ?
The Doctor has been many things, but never blood-soaked.
The Great Intelligence lists off all of the civilizations that the Doctor has mass murdered. He then brags about how smart he is.
Darker hues, day upon day, and he will have other names before the end. Storm, the Beast, the Valiard.
Even if any of this weren't true, how did you come by this information?
I am information.
You were a mind without a body last time we met.
And you were supposed to stay that way.
Alas, I did.
Does this remind you of anyone? Let's take a closer look.
I generated those forces, and for what? To be blown out of existence into this black hole of antimatter?
I couldn't find the right clip because YouTube sucks. But if you watched the Three Doctors, then you would see that Omega doesn't exist, only his will does. And in the name of the Doctor, the Great Intelligence doesn't have a physical form. Prepare for the freaky deaky shit. I like to think of the Whisper Men as template monsters like Sackbots on Little Big Planet 2. You can take them over whenever you want, and they don't have a say because they exist only to be a template. Clara Oswin Oswald and Dr. Pooh are moving deep into the bowels of Zurg's fortress. Lee Harvey Oswald starts remembering Vorkuta. Reznov brainwashed her, but her memories are being restored by the TARDIS, because the TARDIS thinks that Oswald is a TARDIS. At this moment, I wanted to rename this episode to Journey to the British Spelling Patrol. I say this because they literally go into the center of the TARDIS, not the fucking engine room. AT and fucking T. It's not TARDIS, it's TARDIS.
The door
G.I. Jose forgot to equip the skeleton key before he came to Trent Reznor's home. He then antagonizes the Doctor's friends because it will motivate him to vote for him to be Miss Universe. The Doctor tells G.I. Jose to go fuck himself because the position of Miss Universe goes to Jack Harkness.
Doctor, what is your name?
ジュゲムジュゲム五行のすり切れカイジャリ水魚の水魚松雲来松風来松クーネルところに住むところヤブラ工事のブラ工事パイポパイポパイポの修輪岩のグーリンダイのポンポコピーポンポコナーの超救命の超助
After the Doctor told everyone his name, Stephen Moffat flipped out and didn't release a video with Matt Smith and David Tennant shooting the shit.
Why did you open the door, sir? I had them on the run.
I didn't do it. I didn't say my name.
No, but I did.
They just completely dodged the bullet here, because they were about to reveal his actual name. After calling the Doctor a basic bitch, he gives in to peer pressure. He then opens the door to the TARDIS. It looks like New Jersey. Instead of having the console in the middle, there is another hole in the universe. Actually, it's the Doctor's Facebook page. And whoever goes inside of it will sabotage his relationship with everyone. He plays an audio post with every one of him saying a quote, "I was happy because I heard 9 talking." The Doctor orgasms and then collapses. G.I. Joe reveals his plan to go inside and kill the Doctor at every second of his life, thus killing him in the future. Basic time travel logic. But it doesn't matter how many followers on Tumblr the Great Intelligence has, because if he steps inside the world of Facebook, he will be shot on sight. But he doesn't care. If he steps inside of Facebook, he will remove the universe of stupidity. Time is rewritten from the very second of the Big Gangbang. Everything the Doctor has ever done becomes undone. Well, everything except River, Clara and Vastra, for some odd reason. If the Silence wanted to kill the Doctor so bad, why didn't they just go visit Trent Reznor? G.I. did it in 10 seconds flat. Instead of creating alternate footage, they just show the events where the Doctor could have died. Really fucking cheap BBC. Because the Doctor didn't do shit in his life. He never killed off the Daleks, which means they are going on an extermination spree across the stars.
Think how many lives that man saved, how many worlds. He saved your life when we met.
Jenny disappears because of Back to the Future logic.
Please, Jenny! No!
I can't explain how the lizard woman still remembers everything but Strax can't. Maybe it's because he uses Facebook. I'll let Clara and River sum up this scene.
The time winds will tear you into a million pieces. A million versions of you, living and dying all over time and space. Like echoes.
But the echoes could save the Doctor, right?
But they won't be you. The real you will die.
Run. Run, you clever boy. And remember me.
Clara gives the Doctor her internet password and then splits apart into a million pieces.
But I've always been there. Doctor?
Yes? What is it? What do you want?
This really explains how she is everywhere. But this is stupid. She's the one who told one to steal which TARDIS. It's like Idris sent Clara to tell the Doctor to steal her so she could steal the Doctor.
Right from the day he started running.
Clara restores the timeline like it wasn't fucked up already. River is only synced to Clara's iTunes library, so only Clara can listen to her. Nope, she's being live streamed, and the Doctor just ignored her.
How are you even doing that? I'm not really here.
This scene hit me feels in the balls. This might be the last time the River from the most recent part of her timeline sees the Doctor from the most recent part of his timeline, and then they kissed.
Since nobody else in this room can see you, God knows how that looked.
Doctor, why the fuck are you kissing the air? Are you high or something?
See you around, Professor Riversong.
Till the next time.
The way she said it makes it seem like we are going to see Apple Cloud River again, but the way Moffat means it is probably different.
Spoilers.
The Doctor crosses his own timeline, which puts him back on trial, because you're not allowed to do that. Clara is put into the Doctor's playing field. Here she finds every incarnation but 8, 9, oh look there's my waifu, and 10. The Doctor makes it in and rescues her, but then something happens. Who's that? Is that the Master? The Valeyard? 9? Oh please let it be 9.
Who is he?
It's me. There's only me here, that's the point. Now let's get back.
I never saw that one. I saw all of you. 11 faces, all of them you. You're the 11th Doctor.
I said he was me. I never said he was the Doctor.
Oh, I don't understand.
My name, my real name. That is not the point. The name I chose is the Doctor. The name you choose, it's like a promise you make. He's the one who broke the promise. He is my secret.
What I did without choice.
I know.
In the name of peace and sanity.
But not in the name of the Doctor.
What in the blue fuck? Remember that article with John Hurt being the actual Lost 9-3 generation? That's somewhat true, but not as a regeneration. Think of it like this, he's the actual Doctor. Dr. Zero. That's a load of bullshit and not true, but he's definitely not a regeneration. This was one of the best episodes this season. I give it a spaghetti out of a Lunchables. Until next time, see you fuckers in hell.